us is the former Vice President of the United States. Please welcome Vice President Al Gore. There's a rumor, I don't know if this is true or not, that some scientists are trying to figure out a way to block the sun warming.
Yeah, it's a measure of the feeling of desperation that some of them feel.
Are they really?
Some of them are seriously proposing an atmosphere. The sky won't be really blue in the way it is now anymore.
A lot of people in power don't want us to know how bad it's getting. And
Dr. John Holdren has agreed to serve as Assistant to the President for Science and Technology and Director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy.
My personal opinion is that we have to keep geoengineering on the table. There are a variety of schemes that have been discussed for geoengineering. A classic example is injecting reflecting particles into Earth orbit that would deflect some of the sunlight that would otherwise be warming the Earth.
The big question right now really is, should we do research in the open atmosphere? And I'm somebody who advocates that we do such research.
There might be some good reasons to think about alumina. The big deal really is that alumina has 4 times the volumetric radiative forcing for small particles as does sulfur. And that means you have 4 times less surface area for the same radiative forcing. And this is a much bigger deal. You have roughly 16 times less the coagulation rate. And that's the thing that really drives removal. So you could get away, we think, with much smaller mass fluxes. But we haven't run those studies yet, so that might be wrong. The little picture is from a nanofabrication study, which shows you can make very high quality, and do this in just a jet in a very simple way, make high quality alumina particles just by spraying aluminum vapor out, which oxidizes. So it's certainly in principle possible to do that. There's a big literature that's already looked at that. There's no question that large-scale climate engineering is untested and dangerous.
Just clarify, so 10 megatons of aluminum dumped into the atmosphere would have no human health impact.
So let me be more careful here. We're to separate out the toxicological, so the alumina we've only begun to research and publish nothing. We haven't done anything serious on alumina, and so there could be something terrible that we'll find tomorrow we haven't looked at.
Because it says you're the scientist here on the NASA website.
Yeah, I'm involved in the project, but...
Okay, what was your email, sir?
Douglas.e.Rowland, D-O-U-G-L-A-S.
Douglas. I'm sorry?
E.
Uh-huh.
Rowland, R-O-W-L-A-N-D.
Uh-huh. At,
NASA.gov.
I'm sorry?
NASA.gov. NASA.gov. Okay, I'm happy to talk to you more about it. There are many reasons we're doing it.
Okay.
We don't understand how the wind in the upper atmosphere moves.
Mm-hmm.
In these chemtrails, there's different kinds of chemtrails, as you probably know. Different trails at night we use and different trails during the day. The wind blows them around. They glow either on their own or from scattered sunlight. We take pictures and we can see how the wind trail moves around and use that to infer what the wind is. Just like if you were taking a picture of an airplane contrail, you can use that to see how the wind was blowing up at those altitudes. This is much higher altitude, so we use these chemical trails.
And what